Hello. Another day, another week of my mic not working. I am working on a couple projects. Well, it's just one big project, kind of. Not really a big project at all. I am working on my candy cane project, which I don't know how I feel about this. Like, honestly, I think it looks like flaming hot Cheeto dust, and I'm not about it. But this is part of the leg warmer. I did one so that I can do the rest on camera. And then I also did one part of my hand warmer fingerless glove thing. I did one so I can show the rest on camera. Basically, I have all the stitch markers in so I can tell you how many stitches I did and then all that jazz. And I do plan on making a beret, and if I have enough yarn, a scarf. But I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm playing a lot of Infinity Nikki. I did mention that at the end of last video, which is probably really long. I haven't gotten around to editing it, but I did combine 2 weeks because it was the same subject and my brain couldn't mentally handle doing editing on Thursday this past week. So anyways, I'll get to the whole entire method of this soon. I just finished my gotchas and I pulled 3 duplicates, and I'm a little bit upset because 2 of them are the limited time duplicate gotchas, and then one of them was my distance C one, which that's fine. I don't care. I know how to get little crystals or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I'm still learning all the terminology, but yeah, let me get my dailies done and then I'll get back to this real quick. Alright, so I'm on the Sky Monarch, and that's pretty cute. I'm just exploring the map on a big old pigeon by all laws of physics, basically. If you don't know what Infinity Nikki is, it's a gacha game. However, it's not like most gacha games where you have to pay to win. So I would compare it to Fallout 70, not in 76, the Fallout game, Fallout Shelter. That's not really a gacha game, but it has those elements where you can get those little lunch boxes and you open it and you get a random chance of getting one of the special dwellers. That's kind of what this is, but this is with fashion, and that's everything I wanted. My husband has said every time that he looks over, he thinks that I'm playing Final Fantasy because of how pretty it is, and the graphics, how you can get really close to the outfits, and then you can see the tiniest little details. It is such a beautiful, gorgeous game. They thought of everything, not just with the outfits, but with the backgrounds. One of the biggest things about this game is taking photos, and the landscapes are beautiful. If I could make any of my outfits in this game, I might, but I don't think that it really has the kind of style that I go for. There might be some more goth styles, but it's much more magical girl, happy magical girl styled. Maybe there are goth style that I just haven't unlocked any of them yet. That's what Infinity Nikki is, and if you're playing, please add me as a friend because I want to take pictures with everybody. I think it's so cute. This game is projected to become a multiplayer game in the future, but I don't know when that is. This game only released on the 6th, I want to say. It's only been out for a couple days. They were doing the closed beta testing for 2 months, I want to say. I don't know. I saw this game on my For You page and I've been interested since. Then I saw somebody on TikTok that I follow. They were live streaming it and I'm like, oh my god, it's out. So I downloaded it. I'll be downloading it onto my phone so I can portably do it. I'll probably just do the gotchas on my phone, and then all the open world. Oh yeah, it's open world too, so I get lost easily. As an ADHDer, we never actually finish the storyline. I'm hoping that this is something that I do finish the storyline too, because the storyline unlocks new outfits, and that's kind of one of my favorite things in the world is fashion. So I know it doesn't look like it right now. I am still in my little funk, so let me get started with the patterns, I guess. Because what I do, I've been doing the cutscenes. So this game also allows you to auto click when you're talking to an NPC. The main storyline does have the dialogue, but I have a hard time reading, so I just kind of click through fast, and that's not what I want to do with this game. Even though I kind of messed up in the early game, I didn't realize you could just auto click. So I don't really entirely know what's going on. I know that it does get rough as in like the storyline's actually integral and like really good. I'm looking forward to seeing how good the story is, and probably crying because I've heard that people in past games, like Shining Nikki, I think, did end up crying because like, I don't want to give out spoilers, but while I'm doing those cutscenes, I will work on this little crochet project. But let me show you what I'm doing for at least the arm sleeve first. So with the arm sleeve, or like it's a kind of a fingerless glove thing, I did my pattern of 5 motif where I do the foundation crochet stitch, then the half double crochet, then the vintage puff stitch, then the half double crochet, and then the single crochet. And after that I did 1 row of back loop only, half double crochet. I did that for 10 rows total. Well, okay, so like the first row I did the back loop only, and then the next 9 rows I did just the whatever. But I'm gonna make another one real quick and then I'll sew it up after I reconvene with y'all. Y'all know I'm really bad at counting. So the first row is only 30 foundation crochet stitches, not 40, 30. So sorry about that. Next up is going to be the half double crochet, and then the vintage puff, then the half double crochet, and then single crochet. That one I didn't mess up, even though I'm really bad at saying it every time I say it. So another thing I really love about the Infinity Nikki game is that you can take snapshots with other creators, stylists on here, and it's so cute. One of the like obstacles is getting in Wim stars, and a Wim star, like, it's points for something. I can't remember what it is, but I think it's like leveling up or something. Anyways, something in the community is taking snapshots in front of one of the hide and seek kind of, or it's a scavenger hunt really. The obstacle is to find a star-shaped item, so a lot of other stylists, they'll find the star-shaped item, point at it with their Nikki, and just put it in snapshots so everybody can see it as a hint to, hey, this is where this hidden object is. So it makes it easier for everybody all around. I love that about this community. It's such a cute idea. I've been doing it myself, but if anybody else does it, I'll join into their picture because it's really cute, because you can join in on other people's pictures, and I love this community. I love this game so much. It's a dress-up game, and I know that's silly of me to be so excited about it, but I never really got to play dress-up games. It reminds me of Gaia Online. I didn't have high-speed internet at the time, and I also didn't have money. I wanted all the really cool Gaia outfits, but I couldn't afford it, and I never had the time to play any of the mini games because there weren't really many mini games. When ZOMG came out, that was like my way of making money, and I think it was gold? I don't remember, but it was my way of making money, and then they nixed it within a year or two, and then I was like, okay, well, I give up on this game. So this is my way of getting back into Gaia Online, kind of, in a way. And like with Reddit and with the Discord, like it's basically the same thing. Like you're just dressing up, showing off your abbeys, and then like talking about the game. There's even forums, there's even like, I know Reddit is like, there's somebody that was asking the moderators if they can have like sticky threads for like off-topic subjects. A lot of people are talking comparing to Genshin and Wuthering Waves. I've never heard of that one. I know of Genshin, and I thought that I would like it, but then I was like, it's a little bit too action-packed. There is action in this game, but it's not like integral to the game. Like, I mean, for some items, but like it's not super integral, and it's like super easy. Like you just hit them once and they're usually done. But yeah, this community is so cute. There is a little bit of discourse in the Reddit right now, and I don't want to really talk about it, but it's more gendered discourse, and like it is what it is. But anyways, getting back to what I was doing, crochet. Since I'm here waiting on this dialogue to finish, I guess I could finally tell you guys how the vintage crochet puff stitch works, because I think I finally get the grasp and can kind of explain it. So what you want to do is you do a double crochet, and then after you do the double crochet, you yarn over, insert around the post, yarn under, yarn over, yarn under, yarn over, yarn under. I count 6. I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but I just whatever. And then you pull the yarn all the way through, and then it makes this little puff stitch. So it's basically a puff, but around the post. So I don't know if there's like a proper term for it, but that's what that is. When you start the row, you chain 2, and then you do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and then a double crochet in the second stitch, then do that puff stitch, skip, double crochet, puff, so on and so forth. When you get to the end, if you are at an odd number, which I think I will be, I think this one, or like the third from the end, would be the double crochet, then the puff, and then you skip one, and then you just 1 single crochet at the very end, and that's it. All right, several minutes later, we're at the point where I start doing the back loops only. This is what the motif looks like if you haven't seen before. It's a nice like little border motif. I'm a big fan of it. It's really easy to work up. It does eat yarn, especially at the puff stitches, but that's alright because I have too much yarn anyways. I bought 3 skeins of this, so I do need to go through it. I don't think it works for Valentine's Day, to be honest. It is definitely winter coated, which Valentine's Day is in winter, but that is definitely peppermint coated, and like I don't think I can escape the allegations of Christmas. I feel like a lot of people consider peppermint a Christmas only thing. It is a very wintry thing. Like, we went out recently and bought a whole bunch of peppermint tea because it's the only time I like drinking tea is peppermint tea season. And then also I was going to get a peppermint mocha. Oh, I think I talked about it last week. I was going to get peppermint mocha, but then I saw the hazelnut one. I'm like, oh, I want that more. This is going to be like the cuff area, and then it's going to go up for 10 more rows, I think. We'll see. But first things first is doing the back loops only row. So I was kind of right in the beginning. With the front loop only or back loop only row and the 9 other rows, it equals 10. So 5 rows equals the motif, and then 10 rows equals the top part of the mitt and what is it called? Fingerless glove. 1 row of that being back loop only, the rest being all triple crochets. I am looking at this. I think I might have done this wrong, but I'll go back and fix it if I did. No, I think I did it right. It's all half double crochets all the way up till 10 total rows of half double crochets. And then after that, we're going to sew this together and then try it on for the first time together. I think I did something wrong. No, it's fine. I just haven't blocked it. Lol. So great news. The vintage puff stitch is actually called a front post puff. So, or a front post bobble. Something like that. It's one of the two. And there's an actual term for it, so I can stop calling it the vintage puff stitch, and if y'all need to find a tutorial, it'll be on YouTube. I might do like a short or reel or TikTok, whatever, just so I can like show off the motif that I normally do as like a border stitch, but I don't know. I haven't been feeling like editing anything in a while, and it's mostly due to mental health issues, but I am feeling better, so that's a plus. Anyways, moving on. We finished all the way down, and I forgot what I was going to do was with the front post only or front loop only, I was going to add like an extra different color yarn. So I was going to use this yarn. Well, I just decided I'm going to use this yarn, but I also want to make little hearts so that like it kind of does give the Valentine's Day look. Yeah, so let me make the hearts first. I think if I do a tutorial, it will be more like, this is how I did the base of it, and then you can choose whatever like puff or whatever like little bobble or whatever hanging dangly thing from it, and then whatever. I'm doing hearts because obviously. While I'm doing this, I'm also watching an Infinity Nikki VOD from Dish VODs. I'm reminded how important paper cranes are to this game. I think it would be really cute and really cheap if I just folded a whole bunch of paper cranes and gave those away, especially to Infinity Nikki cosplayers. I don't know how I'm going to be able to like distinguish. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them that wear pink hair, but like if I could figure out how... Oh, you can just jump. Oh, I think you can quit the jump scene. No. Okay, so there's like a big paper plane in the warehouse, and like you're not supposed to fall off the paper crane. It's like a whole cinematic thing. But yeah, anyways, I think it'd be very cute if I started giving those away to people, one, that have like great fashion because like you can tell who's a cosplayer and who's dressed up as like J fashion usually. And if I can find any Infinity Nikki cosplayers, I don't know how many or which outfit I'm gonna wear for that. I think honestly maybe every single day I'll bring paper cranes because like I said, it's pretty cheap to make. I do have a whole bunch of old cardboard stock or whatever, like paper that I bought because I was planning on like giving away paper like things indicating who I was, but like I just got nervous at the end and I was like, I'm not gonna give it away. I don't care. If they want my socials, they'll ask, but like, I don't know. I think it'd just super duper cute. I didn't enter photo mode when I did. That's so cute. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do photo mode, but anyways, working on this heart. I'm still on round 1. I'm gonna do 4 of these. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 actually for each side because I think do I want to do 1 or 2 for each? I think I might just do 1, and when I get to the leg warmer part, I'll do 2 for each. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So this is just round 1, and honestly, it's so cute. I might just keep it this small because there's 3 rows, but like it's optional to like not expand on this. I think it'd be cute if it hung from here. If I do 2 of them, hang it from here, and then have some hang from this side, I think that'd be really cute. So I still make 4 for each sleeve or whatever, and then maybe even up here. Nah, I think that might be too much. Just 2 here, 2 here, and then have them dangle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like have like, let's see, I have the stitch here. I'm going to do foundation crochet out of this, and then I'm gonna make a loop, and then that way whenever I get around to the big red yarn, I can just like insert the hook through the loop instead of trying to fandangle it into here because this is tiny, and then work from there. I do have this bit of yarn that I'm going to have to like sew in. It is a very different pink, but honestly it's fine. I don't know what else I want to do. Like, I don't have a pink that really matches this. This pink is a very like red pink, if that makes sense, like an orangey pink. This is a like blue pink, and I love this kind of pink. And I was explaining it to my husband yesterday, and I don't think he quite understood what I was talking about. This is a cool tone pink, and this is a warm tone pink. That's why it's like very oddly colored. But next to this red, it's very, very pretty. These two together, well, you can't really see it in the camera, but I can see it with my own eyes. This is also kind of a cool tone pink. So I think these two match together, and then having this be like the border between the hearts and this, because these 2 reds are close enough in color, I think that helps out a lot. All right, so now we have 4 of these little guys. They kind of look like potion bottles, honestly, but hopefully it comes across as little hearts. There's one right there. They're going to be hanging like this. So kind of like knockers, but not really because I didn't puff them up. We'll just see how this works out. I have plenty of yarn, so if I need to make more, then I can make more. But I think that this was really cute to do and not too intrusive. I think I want to do like the knockers for the leg warmers. I think this is going to be nice because like I sometimes have sensory issues around my arms, and I know I'm not alone in that. My legs are a different story. The sensory issues there are a different thing, but this one, it would just be like hanging like this. I think it'd be really cute with stars, but this is red, white, and pink, and I'd rather do hearts. Next time though, I would love to do stars. If I have like a different colored yarn, I might do it again. But anyways, done. Now to sew it on with the red yarn, thick yarn. Not gonna lie, I'm having a difficult time doing it inside the front loops only, but I also remembered that I wanted to do it on the edges, so like on the bottom of the cuff and then at the top of the cuff to give it like extra warmth and extra like texture. So I've already started on the bottom. When I get back to the loops, I might just go in with this yarn. I'm not entirely sure right now because like it's just not working the way I want it to. I am using a 5mm hook, and this is definitely like an 8 or 10, and that's why it's a little bit difficult. And this being plastic, it breaks really easily, so I'm trying to be like extra careful with it, and it's just not, I'm having a hard time. I will get back to you soon. Hopefully it works out because I really, really want the little accessories on there. That would be so cute. Maybe I'll just have to sew it in. We'll see. So I'm like sewing in the ends, and I have this new soap from Bath and Body Works. I can't remember what it's called, but it came in a red container. I switched it and put it into an old Girlfriend bottle because I wasn't a fan of the Christmas bottle. And I think I'm allergic to it. My nose is so itchy. It smells like there's smoke in my nose, like at all times. My nose is so itchy. I did sneeze once, and it's not like itchy, like, I don't know how to explain the kind of itch, but it's like the before you sneeze kind of itch. I'm not getting stuck. Maybe I am getting a little bit stuffy, but I think I'm allergic to it because last night it kind of kept me up. This last one I'm having oh, there it goes. But it kept me up because I kept on smelling it, and my nose kept on like feeling that sensation, like that tickling sensation. I think that's what you call that sensation, but whew, it kind of sucks if I am. I might switch the soaps out again for like putting the one that I use the most in the bathroom I use the least, or you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm a little bit sad because I really want to smell that pine scent in throughout the house, but if that's the way it's going to be, then I must take it out. So what I ended up doing was I took these two in the beginning, I slip stitched and then like knotted them, not knotted them, but like I kind of like single crocheted them together so they're stuck like that. And then I did 3 foundation crochet stitches, and then when I got up to the front loops, I just did 2 single crochets across until I got up to 15, and then I did a foundation crochet stitch, 2 of those, and then I stuck the 2 remaining heart bobbles onto the hook, and then I yarned under, and then I kind of like foundation crocheted stitch that through. It's really hard to like explain what I'm trying to say, but like I don't have a camera or anything to help me explain it really well, so hopefully that kind of makes sense. Maybe one day I'll be able to record it. And then after I did the foundation crochet stitch where I locked these 2 on, I did another foundation crochet stitch, and then I started doing a single crochet on the back loops of that up until I hit the front loop again of the next stitch, and then I did 2 in each stitch across. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully whenever I get back to this, because I'm about to take a break because that was a little bit tedious on my brain, I'll remember how I did this. So far it doesn't look too bad. Like if I fold it together, it kind of looks cute. This one's dangling a little bit higher than this one because of the way that this one was stitched on. And I was thinking of like maybe making decorative stitches on here, but the more I think about it, the less I want to do it. I think this is it. I think this will be end of story, and then I think I will start stitching it up. So with that being said, when I do that, I'm going to stitch all the way up until I get to the pink, and then that's where the thumb hole is going to be. And I think for 4 rows, I'm going to skip those, and then the 5th row up is where I'm going to start stitching again. But so far, it actually doesn't look as bad as I was expecting it to look. Let me see what both sides look like when I have them dangling down, because I think that's what's going on here. That actually kind of looks cute. Like, the more I work on it, the better it looks. It looks better in camera, I think. I think this pink is just too cool toned against all this, but it's just a tiny little stripe, so from far away, it looks fine. It looks so cute. I'm excited to finish this now. All right, I lied. I really wanted to get this done because it was cute and it was calling to me. I stitched all the way up until I got to the pink, and I stitched that together and then started sewing up so that I wouldn't stitch the thumb hole closed. Counting this, 1 double crochet row, 2, 3, and then the top of 4 right here. I stitched all the way up to the top. That way I can close it from up there and then have enough room for my little thumb. Kind of cute. I can't wait for it to be done. It's actually like better than I was expecting it to be, so I'm very excited about this. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I gotta stop sniffing my hand. I'm allergic to my hand right now, but this came out so much cuter than I thought it would. I don't know if I have an outfit to wear with it. It's like little wings. That's so cute. So I think if I do put a tutorial up for TikTok and Shorts and the short form media, vertical media, I think I'm gonna keep this part optional, and if like they want to refer to this video, I guess I'll have it here. This came out so cute. I kind of wish I did do a little fuzz right here. Maybe I'll make another one. I don't know, because like that was really hard to do. Oh, that's so darn cute. Oh, I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh, there's a big old bug. Look at this bug. Oh my gosh, I should have known when the carriage came upon us, but like, it's all blocks. Oh no. This is fine. I did try to take some screenshots, so maybe I can post it on the subreddit or the Discord, but yeah, that's not bad. Yee, I finished both of them. They're so cute, and they have little janglies on them. I love clothing with janglies. Like, I know there's like this controversy around like purses and how like having the jingle bells is a trend. Not jingle bells, but like the accessories on them is a trend. But I, as a certified nerd and in the ADHD community, have always done that. I've always been a noisy person because like, I don't know, the sounds like they're a sensation for me, and it makes me feel good about like my stuff, knowing that I have things that I kind of like. It's just a collection of things. That's literally what it is. But this, I mean, it's not a collection, but it kind of is a collection of what art I can do. So, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I think I kind of want like a white dress to wear with it. That would be really cute, wouldn't it? Or a white long sleeve shirt with like the bishop sleeve. Oh my gosh, that would be gorgeous. But I don't have that right now, and I haven't had the willpower to do any sewing. My desk is a mess from Halloween still, and it is December now, so ooh. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna get to the leg warmers today, and that's fine. I don't know if there's like really going to be much difference to the leg warmers. I mean, there's kind of a difference, but it's basically the same motif. Honestly, I might just make it one of those like TikTok shorts, reels only thing. I can't get over them dangling. I want to make ones with stars now. I think that would be the cutest thing. It'd be cuter if I had more dangling, but at this point, I'm like, I'm okay with what I have. But it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna play Infinity Nikki with these on. It is kind of warm in the house. I did have the little space heater on for a little bit, and like our heater kind of kicked on. The temperature's getting a little bit higher, warmer again. But ooh, look how cute! Do y'all hear how much louder the music is than the audio or the? I don't know if that's my fault or if it's like actually the game. Like the game still has a lot of bugs to work out, and I know they're like going through and fixing and patching, but this is a patch that bugs me because it's an audio one. I understand it's a newer game and they're still working on it, but for somebody that's like an audio visual, like I have to read alongside hearing, and I can't hear it because the music, like I like the music's good. I can't wait for them to drop the OST, but I can't understand what's going on with the dialogue, with the storyline, if the music's so loud. So hopefully that's something that's fixed, or hopefully it's something I can fix on my side, because I turned down the master volume down to 25% or something, so I could have something playing on my other screen. And I don't know if that's the issue. I'm going to watch other players and see where they are. I think this is chapter 3. So I'm going to watch other players once they get to the point that I am, and see if they also had the audio issue. If not, then maybe this video will make it out there into the netherworld, or I'll type in Reddit. I'm usually just a lurker, so I don't know if I will, but that audio was like really killer to me. Oh, by the way, I'm making a beret right now. I don't think I need to do a pattern for this because the pattern is out there. I've already used this pattern before. It's not my own pattern, so you can find it online. But I just wanted to see how it worked up as a beret, and like I think it would look cute with the hand warmers. And then if I get around to the leggings, which I don't think I'll finish it tonight, to be honest, but at least I can kind of show y'all what I did for it. And then I'll, like I said earlier, I'll put it into shorts so that I kind of have a tutorial going. I'm so backed up, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's what's going on right now, is beret time. Okay, yes, 100% it was my fault. So if you want to like mix the volume, you want to lower your volume so you can listen to another video on the other screen, but you still want the volume to be up so you can pause the other screen and then you can hear the audio. You do have to like manually go in there and turn down the music volume. Though I didn't check it on full volume, so I don't know if that's how it is for that. But I just met Bettina, and she is so pretty, and I want to be her so bad, but I can't. Her audio was fine. So that being said, I think it was me. Also, I have to frog my project because I miscounted somewhere. I think it was this past row I miscounted. I was just too busy, like, talking and then watching Bettina. I think I messed something up here. I don't know what's going on, but he's not attacking me, and I can't attack him. Like, nothing happens when I attack him, and I just wasted 40 of, like, the energy crystals or whatever it's called, and now I feel bad because I'm like just now getting to learn how to use those and it doesn't freaking work. I just got the floating flower glide outfit and it's so GIK coded. Like, look at this. I'm sorry, but this entire video is about Infinity Nikki now, so look how cute she is. I love the silver hair. I want that for myself. I love this little fade right here. I love the stockings. I love everything in this outfit. It's so cute. I'm not entirely sure why this won't lay flat. I have a feeling it is somewhat to do with not blocking it. But like, I've never had anything that looked like this. It looks like I accidentally like did one row of straight stitches. But that doesn't make sense because I'm like actually on the trajectory of these. So I don't know what's going on, but it's really frustrating because I hope it like sits on my head properly. Man, that's frustrating. I mean, it's starting to kind of look like it might, but it's like conical shaped right here, and I don't like that. You'll ever do a jump puzzle that's so darn hard that your palms get sweaty? Because that's what's going on with me right now. My fingers feel gross touching this yarn right now. And I'm not happy with it, but I finished that darn jump puzzle. It's a timed jump puzzle. I don't mind jump puzzles, but when it's timed, that's a whole different story. I don't do well under pressure, sir. I'm really hating this, and the longer I look at it, the more I just hate it. So I'm just gonna frog the whole thing, and then I'm gonna start working on it using double crochets instead of half double crochets, because I think that's the issue here. Either that or I messed up somewhere early on down here, and I'm willing to bet that I did. But I know double crochets work because I've used double crochets on projects like this before. I know that that will keep it flat, so back at it. I had to take a break from Infinity Nikki because I came to an impasse where I have to have 116 item of clothing. I only have 100. I did some of the resonance and I have like 103 now because like, okay, so I have 50 of those crystals, resonance crystals for like the regular banner. I think that's what they call it. I have 50 of them and I don't want to use them because I always like hoard things. It's a serious issue, and I think it'd be more fun to hold on to them unless it's for like an emergency or something. And then likewise for my the limited time ones, I have 30 of the regular limited times, and then I have like 5 of the ones that were given opening day, I think. But that one's like truly limited. I need to use the rest of those, but I don't want to use them when there's already like clothing items in the game that I could just buy. I'm watching a streamer right now, Console Kato, and she's shopping in the like main shop in the like very beginning, and I forgot how many clothes are in there. I could absolutely do that, but I don't feel like going all the way back right now just because like I was on like a little trajectory. Oh, some of those clothes are so cute. Anyways, I figured out the beret problem as well. The issue was in the magic ring, I was doing 6 half double crochets when I needed to up it and do 8. I don't know why it works when it's double crochets to do 6, but it doesn't work if you do it for half double crochet. So I went up to 8 half double crochets in the magic ring, and now it's starting to like actually look flat. So I already feel so much better about this. It's probably going to eat away at a lot of yarn. That's all right. I kind of planned for it. It's just going to be like a regular beret, and then when I get down to like the bottom part, I don't know if I want to do like my fun little motif or if I just want to do like a red rim using this. I think I want to do the red rim because like I kind of want to give it like the different texture look, and then I want it to match these little gloves. I still can't believe I made these. Like, they're not the best thing I've ever made, but they're very cute, and I've never made fingerless gloves before. I've always wanted to make some, and I was thinking about adding fingers to them, but I, at the end of the day, was like, that's too much work. So, anyways, let's get back to this, and yeah, I just won yarn chicken for this row at least. I still have a couple more rows. I'm at 14, 6 plus 6 plus 2, yeah, 14. So I think I want to go up to 21 stitches per repeat. I think that's what I normally do, 21 or 19. I can't remember what it is. It is 10:08 right now. I don't think I'll be able to finish it by the end of the night, but I'll show you guys like how much I get done before I say bye. I like how it kind of like goes in a ring. I think it was meant to do this. So now I kind of feel bad that I am going to be switching to another yarn because it's probably not going to be the same. Actually, I have a brand new skein of yarn that I might just use. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'll do the brand new skein of yarn because this is like perfectly in the round. So I'll just use a brand new skein of yarn and then I will show you guys where I am before I log off. I totally believe that I am allergic to that soap, whatever it is. Oh, my dog is chewing so loudly. I apologize. I have no mic because my phone's not working. I think I'm allergic to that soap. Right now, I changed it out to like a candy cauldron apple from Halloween. My nose doesn't hurt. It doesn't singe. It's like the feeling that you get with pepper. Like if you smell, like sniff a whole thing of pepper or chili powder or cinnamon, that's what it smelled like to me. And maybe it's cinnamon. I don't think I'm allergic to cinnamon, but like that flavor, whatever that scent was, however they flavored it, it just was really getting to my nose and I sneezed at least 2 or 3 times and I know I don't have a head cold. So back to the beret. I think it's large enough where I can just start closing it in. I think this is enough. Maybe 1 row more max, but I just believe that this will be large enough. I think it might actually be too big at some points. So I'm gonna do 5 rows of just regular, like going around to give it like that flat shape up here, and then I'm gonna start decreasing it. But I don't think I have enough time. It's 10:27. I'm at 14, so I don't think I'll have time. So y'all know about the whole UHC situation, right? About Brian Thompson and all that. And all I've got to say is I think that this will wake up the working class and maybe unite us, because one of the issues that we have is that we're divided, because there have been plenty of attempts to keep us divided and fighting amongst each other instead of realizing and recognizing what the actual root of the issue is these billionaires. And like, sure, Brian Thompson wasn't the billionaire, but he is a multi-millionaire, and he's part of the issue where a lot of people were denied health and care and all this jazz because they weren't rich and they weren't the shareholders. So I think this is a good step in the right direction of us becoming more unionized as the working class, because we have spent way too long fighting each other, and it's really sad to see how mad we are at each other because of certain talking pieces. I changed my mind. I want to just do 4 of the straight stitches and then I'm going to start decreasing. It is now 10:53. So this is going to be the final project for today. Yeah, I really like the way that it's coming out. I can't wait for it to be done. I love that it's doing a little stripe thing, kind of like a peppermint swirl. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it looks intentional. So it almost looks like a peppermint, and I kind of like that. So with that being said, I'm glad that I feel better. I'm glad that I found a new game to play. I'm glad that I finished a whole bunch of projects today. I think I needed those small little wins and then something cozy to play. It really helps out. So thanks for holding me accountable, and thanks for not being mad at me. Okay, bye-bye.